Hey guys, welcome back. Another episode. Today we are tuning, unlike a couple of episodes that I've done in the past. But today we have something very, very special. Back in the days, no insult, back in the days, this was like a typical setup. It's one of my favorite turbos. So we got a Mars car. This is a EVO 8. EVO 8 stock motor. He has what kind of cams?
Kelford 276 and 274s. Oh,
I see. Okay. He has one of my favorite turbos from back in the days. That's the HTA86, correct? I don't know if you guys remember or not. This was the shit. Everybody was trying to get their hands on right now, but it was one of the iconic turbos. He has AMS intake manifold. He has a fuel system and FIC 1100s. He's trying to make 1,000 horsepower on 93. But I think we're gonna get close to 5, and then that's basically it. He also recently upgraded to Haltech 1500. Basically, we overbought for winter, and we basically gave a severe discount. So if any one of you interested in a Haltech 1500 plug and play for EVO 8s and 9s, just PM me and we'll work it out. But let's see. What are you hoping? Number one criteria.
Number one criteria is it has to be close to 500, and it legitimately needs to be as drivable as possible, man.
Okay, so the drivability, I already did that. It's driving awesome, by the way. We just need alignment. This is, by the way, your car raised.
I know.
So it was like literally bottomed out, right? So that's still like we raised it about, well, how much did you raise it? 1.5 inches? Yeah, and it's still like good, I think. But yeah, so what's first, safety or power?
I think reliability is going to be key.
Okay.
I had to learn that the hard way.
Correct.
But,
Correct.
Crucial.
All right, yeah. So he came originally for, he had I think like breakup issues.
Breakup issues and maintenance. I just kind of wanted.
Yeah. His car was running on 12 volts. His cousin did the wiring, but we got everything sorted. All right, so let's get to it. All right, you're on the rollers. All right, go, 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 go. Work. So we just set up a rolling anti-lag, and I had that on. I just reversed the polarity in the ECU, so it's always on. I want to check where his RPM is cut off, and plus I got to do some part throttle VE. I did it on the street. I just want to verify, make sure everything is all right. So it looks like it's working, but it's not doing the ignition cut that I wanted, only a fuel cut. So I'm going to try it again and make sure that it is doing what I'm asking it to do. Alright, so now it's doing ignition cut as well, so I'm good to go. I'm going to disable all that stuff and actually make our first run. I think the first run is going to be on 22 pounds. This was actually at 22 pounds. Basically, you're no timing at all, just to see where we at. He's running Rich too. It was like 10 something. So I'm gonna edit that and make another run. This is on 25 pounds of boost. Still, timing hasn't been touched, and this turbo wants to go. It's going to be in the efficiency range very soon on this fuel, and I'm just worried about the torque. Make sure it's not going over with my pre-plan, which is like around 400. This is on like 25 pounds and still the same timing. So right now I think I'm going to keep the boost at this level and just play with the timing a little bit, see what we get. Omar's a really cool dude. I think me and him get along very well, and he's funny, and right now he's asking me to push the boost up to like whatever, and I'm telling him no, that's not going to happen.
I don't want to.
He's saying he wants 550, like on 93. So I've been telling him that yeah, we're at 27 pounds, but we really weren't, just to get him off my back because he's very aggressive and he has a heavy right foot.
I don't want to tell him.
How much?
25.
25?
See, now that he got it in his fucking head, bro.
So with the timing increased, the torque increased as well, and I don't really like where it is because I know Amar, and he is definitely gonna abuse the hell out of it on the street, and he let me know that he wants to enjoy his car for a while before he builds it, So I want to lower the torque a little bit without lowering the horsepower much. These are the final numbers, and I think they're pretty good considering what we have in our hand. And you know, the future is a build and then more power. So a little history on this car. Amar had it. It was a labor of love when he was in college, and you know, now he's, I guess, a little older. The car needed just maintenance. He had leaks here and there. Gaskets were not used properly. Parts were not OEM. His manifold had a crack. So, you know, it took a little bit, like a few weeks, but we got everything sorted out. Omar's been great at understanding, and we also, when we work on cars, we literally make videos and we send it and like, hey, this is what's going on. One of the things is I capped this at 7,500 RPM. Omar was saying that he was running this car, you know, to 8,000 before with the valve train, but you know, let him get used to it. He does have a WB1, the CAN wideband sensor that is going to come in. Once we install that, I'm going to change that, the red line. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. It really does help. A lot of videos are coming. There's a lot of interesting builds that I think people would be interested to see the turnouts. And thank you guys once more for all the love.